Hello Capricorn, welcome to your daily focus tarot. This is the week of Monday the 31st through Saturday the 5th. So for Monday, what should Capricorn focus on for Monday? And what should Capricorn avoid for Monday? That one was a definite yes. Any clarifiers? Fives are the cards of energy. You know, you can't stay where you're at when you get fives. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. So thinking about manifesting. So on Monday for you, where is it that you want to go in terms of your career, in terms of your finances, in terms of transforming those things? Really focus on that. Get a clearer picture on that and how you can take charge of that, how you can step up, how you can take leadership, what things you can let go of to make yourself lighter moving forwards. Look at the steps you can take. So that's what you should focus on, what you should avoid. So that energy of not being able to stay where you're at, unsustainable where you're at. So being in this sort of like atmosphere where somebody is envious or jealous, where there's small losses, debt accruing, there's a lack of communication because of that envy and jealousy. There's a disconnect from yourself. You need to avoid that. Avoid that sense of lack mindset. Reconnect to yourself. Reconnect to what brings you joy in life, what makes you feel fulfilled, where your strengths are. Reconnect that. Let go of any sense of competition or anybody around you who has this like, I have to win at all costs type mentality. You need to distance yourself from that person. Kind of set boundaries because they affect your energy. Even if you're like trying to avoid them, they're still affecting your energy. Okay, Capricorn for Tuesday. It's not even giving me a chance to finish Capricorn for Tuesday, and they just want to fly out. What should they avoid? Okay, you're leaving something behind. You're ghosting something. You're making a spiritual journey or a journey to something that's better for you for the long term. A long-term goal that you have, a long-term dream. And yeah, there's some delays, there's some creative block because you're not letting go. You're not fully letting go. There's still some emotion attached to it. It could be something that you own or things that you think you know. So don't people please. Yeah, so you want to avoid giving into short-term things, giving into the oh, the delay is, everything. It's not going to happen because it's delayed. So I'm not going to let go, when you actually need to let go, and you need to practice self-care and practice unconditional love for yourself. So focus on this decision that you're not taking, these steps you're not taking to move forwards. Why are you feeling blocked in this decision? Why are you not moving forwards and making this decision? You need to use your creativity, use your creativity, your fire, your joy for life. There's something coming in. There's some, you need to have this this balance in your actions, but there's something coming in. There's something coming in for you with a new beginning. But you might have to let go first before the new beginning actually starts. So that was Tuesday for Capricorn. You at least have to make the decision to let go, and the general path that you're going to take. Wednesday for Capricorn. Whoa. And we're back to that 5 energy. Wednesday for Capricorn. That is too many cards. What should Capricorn avoid on Wednesday? Yeah. Okay. So it's telling you to avoid, being hasty and making that decision, but you have to make the decision at some point. You have to take your emotions out of it. You have to let go. Because if you're not letting go, you're not going to have that brighter future. You're not going to have that happiness you want. And there could be somebody who's, they're part of this vision for you, but they're also a little manipulative. King of Wands is not mental or emotional manipulation. It's more like it's like they try to influence you. And then when they can't influence you, they lay down the law. Yeah, so the focus, it's on where your abundance lies. It's on getting out of this 5 energy that's unsustainable, that's a fight with this person. And it's moving towards the idea that you have for your abundance, for your emotional satisfaction, for your happy home life. It's trying to end this cycle and begin a new one. So that was Wednesday. Thursday. Thursday for Capricorn. And what should they avoid on Thursday? Okay, so on Thursday, you're not using your intuition. You're, tempted to give in to short-term emotional gains. Like if you're on a diet, you're tempted to eat that candy bar or eat that greasy fast food burger, whatever it is for you, rather than listening to your intuition about the delay being worth it. You didn't gain 100 pounds, say you were trying to lose weight, to build on the first example. You didn't gain that 100 pounds overnight, and you're not going to lose it overnight. So just because there's a delay in what it is you want to achieve doesn't mean that you should abandon it. Doesn't mean that you should let go of it or that you should give in to the short-term satisfaction, right? You should keep your guard up in regards to your long-term goal. The delay it's nothing. It's just a delay. That's all it is. Things can be better than you expected them to be, even if there is a delay. Sometimes the delay is for a good reason. It just wasn't quite time yet. A few tweaks need to be made here and there, and then it'll happen. So focus on using your intuition and moving towards that long-term goal, staying on that path, staying on that vision. Yeah, with this King of Wands, whoever this is like a person in your life, I feel. So whoever this is, there's like heartbreak, there's betrayal, there's some sort of emotional heartbreak here, and there's an ending to that situation. It needs to end for your own good, where you're pretending that it doesn't exist behind you, that this storm, this hanging on. Let me see if I can find that. Two of Pentacles and one of my other decks in the Druidcraft. I'll find it in here, and you'll see there's a storm that goes on behind her while she's juggling. Yeah. So you can see she's juggling these two pentacles, and that infinity pattern, that treadmill pattern, that constant going around and around and around in circles. And there's a storm behind her, and she's almost like trying to distract people from the storm, or she's trying to like distract herself and away from this storm. And you kind of see that look. I don't know if let me see if it'll focus on her face. You see that look on her face, she's just sort of like, almost like, I don't know what else to do. I just need to keep going and staying here, and eventually, the storm will catch up to me. And, here on this, let's get the focus back down there. Here, this Three of Swords, this cat, it's holding onto the tree in the storm, and it is behind, if we look at it in sequential order, it is behind the Two of Pentacles. So where you're overbooked, where you're juggling, where you're struggling, where you're trying to do too many things at once, and you're trying to hide that it's just not working out, this ending needs to happen. It'll be good for you. It's the end of something that was a long-term issue, but it's going to be good for you. Stop trying to fight it. Focus on the future, okay? What can you do in the here and the now to end the struggle? But what else can you do to build on the future? That was Thursday, I think, right? Oh gosh, sorry. I think it was Thursday. Friday. We'll do Friday now. For Capricorn. Give me some more clarifiers. Okay, for Friday, what should Capricorn avoid? Get a good work-life balance in. Okay, keep thinking about your work-life balance. Keep making the choice towards what your priority is, towards what you value most, towards yourself. So avoid being a little bit, when you're looking to move forwards, you know, you don't want to be too greedy. Don't give in to like the quick fix, the con man, that sort of thing. You're looking at moving on and not sitting in this negative emotional state, this negative energy, and this imbalance. Yeah, don't be too greedy. Don't be too... Let me double check something with that. Don't hold on to things even if you don't want them just because something is better than nothing. You know, you need to release, you know, release those things instead of holding on to them, and especially release, you know, your emotions around the situation. Don't bottle your emotions up, okay? It's time to let go and move on, and there is a brighter future. We have what you should focus on: 4 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So there is a new job, a new car, a new home. There is some celebration in the community. This is feeling at home, the happy community where you belong. Feeling at home in your own skin, like your soul feeling at home in your own skin. And, you know, brainstorming how to have that for the long term. How to build on the successes that you've got rather than focusing on any losses. You're looking at building on the successes that you've got. Get your actions into balance with what it is you believe in. You know, if you, let me see, I used food as an example. So if you believe that you want to lose weight, you want to be healthier in your body, if, you know, this 8 of Wands, if your actions are out of balance, eating junk food, would be out of balance with that belief that you want to be healthier in your body. So instead of, eating junk food, the action that you would take to balance your actions would be to eat healthy food, right? It's just that simple. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't make it too complicated. Your actions need to be in balance with what your goals are. And there may be this situation where you feel like, I'm in the group, but I do all the work. Or you feel like you're underappreciated for the work that you are doing. Like you're not compensated enough. That sort of thing. So you need to come up with a plan. Brainstorm, come up with a plan to get yourself to where it is you want to be, regardless of other people and having to work with other people. So that was Friday. Oh my gosh, something is in my right eye. And I just can't. Sorry. I have to. Hopefully that took care of it. So let's do Saturday for Capricorn. What should they focus on? Saturday. And what should you avoid on Saturday? I don't think I have time to do Sunday this week, sorry. It might actually be cutting it close doing Saturday for all the videos this week. Okay, so why aren't you setting a boundary? Why aren't you cutting loose what you need to cut loose? Why aren't you getting rid of what you need to get rid of? You need to go inside, get some internal guidance, take some time out, sit with yourself, meditate, think about it. What can you let go of in the here and the now, in this physical world, that will improve your life in the long term, that will make you have a brighter future in the long term, and you need to cut that out. You need to figure out why you haven't cut it out yet, why you haven't let go of it yet. You need to let go of this thing here in the physical world, whatever it is, whether it's a job, it's possession of some sort that's just draining you of resources, like a car could be, if you have 3 cars, do you really need 3 cars? The license plate tags, the insurance on it every month, or if you pay 6 months at a time, I mean, it's just draining you. If you don't need 3 cars, do you even need 2 cars? Can you get away with 1 car? Whatever it is, that's just an example. But whatever it is that's draining you, you need to cut it out of your life. Let it go. That judgment card says, let it go. The Queen says, cut it out. So the 7 of Wands, where you're feeling judged on Saturday, whether it's by yourself or it's by other people, where you're feeling judged about your abundance, about your lifestyle, how it is you want to live, reconnect to yourself. Tell your inner critic to go take a hike. Tell that voice in your head that says you're not good enough to go away. And it will go away. Just keep telling it, go away, go away, go away, go away. It'll go away. Every time it rears its ugly voice in your mind, just tell it to go away. Tell it that it lies to you, that, whether it says like you're fat or it says you're ugly or whatever it says to you, tell it that it lies. You are not fat. You are skinny. You are not fat. You are a normal weight. You are not stupid or ugly. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are intelligent and adaptable. Whatever it's telling you, tell it the opposite. Tell it to go away and tell it the opposite. So if you're feeling judged by other people, don't hang out with them. Don't be around them. Don't listen to them. Don't be around them. You don't have to tell them off or to go away. You can, you're absolutely within your right to do that. If they're being, mean to you, you can tell them to go away too. Or just, simply avoid them. Don't hang out with those people. They're not your friends. Don't hang out with your family if they're like that. They're not your family. Right? So you're looking at the stability and where you want to have this long-term stability, but there's some sort of delay, some sort of obstacle. You're moving towards it. You're reconnecting to yourself, to what brings you joy in life, to what fulfills you, and moving away from this feeling judged. But there's a delay in it. There's a delay. There's some sort of, hold on, unfinished emotional or mental business, resisting that change. That unfinished mental or emotional business is what you're not letting go of. You're not going within and seeing where your path lies and cutting that out and letting go of it. And that's the unfinished business that's delaying you. So reconnect to what makes you happy, what brings you joy, what makes you smile. Have a great week, Capricorn. Let me know what you think of the video format. I think that I am going to stick with doing an entire week, or as much of a week as I can record. Some weeks maybe Monday to Friday, some maybe, Monday to Sunday, if I have time. But let me know what you think of the video setup, or, even the format. Feel free to leave any comment. Have a great week. Bye.